Welcome back to Indigo Soul Yoga. In today's video, we will have a 20-minute intermediate flow. Our peak pose will be in arm balance. Grab your blocks, grab a blanket, and come on back and let's get started. Come into a tabletop position, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and from there, press back into child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide, extend your arms forward. Bring your forehead down to your mat or to a block. Breathing in through your nose and exhaling it out through your mouth. In through your nose, chest expands. Exhale it out, chest release. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Walk your hands over to the left top corner of your mat, right hand stacking on top of your left. Anchor your right shoulder down to the earth. Anchor your hips down towards your heels. Big side body stretch on the right side. Full deep breaths. Walk your hands over to the right top corner of your mat, left hand stacking on top of your right. Notice if your left shoulder lifts up. If so, find internal rotation, shoulder coming down towards your mat. Lengthening of your left side body. Notice any sensations that arise. Guide your hands back through center. Walk your right hand in front of your right knee. Look over your right shoulder. Right hand extends forward. Left hand in front of your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Walk your left arm forward. Thread your right arm underneath your left. Right shoulder on your mat. Right side of your head on your mat or on a block. Big shoulder stretch here. Anchor your left hand down. Notice what feels different. Another breath or two. Lift your temple off your mat. Guide your right arm forward. Left arm threads underneath the right. Left shoulder down. Left temple down. And perhaps you need your blocks on one side and not the other. And that's okay. Bodies vary, different experiences, different injuries, different recovery. Just feel and breathe. In through your nose and out. Walk your left arm forward, tense your hands, palms are lifted, finger pads are down, chest is lifted, gaze is forward. Draw shoulder blades together, firm up your belly. Notice the lengthening of the biceps, the triceps, down into your forearms. Bring your palms down. Come in a tabletop position. Left hand rotates towards your knee, shift your hips forward, shift your hips back. Wrist is facing away from you. Your toes can be curled under or flat, you decide. Rotate your left hand forward. Right hand rotates 180 degrees if possible. Fingertips facing your knees, shifting forward, shifting back. Maybe one side feels a little bit tighter than the other. Maybe they both feel pretty comfortable. Rotate your right hand forward. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Stay on the exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand to your lower back or towards your left hip crease. Looking over your right shoulder if it feels okay in your neck. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm reaches up, hand stacks over your shoulder. Option to stay or left hand to your lower back or towards your right hip crease. Look over your left shoulder. Press your right hand down. On your next inhalation, reach your left arm towards the sky. Exhale, take your left hand down. Curl your toes under, lift your knees to a hover. On the inhale, lift. On the exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Knees lift to a hover, belly is firm. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Hold, knees lifted. Step back into a plank. Hands underneath your shoulders. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, pressing back. Inhale, plank pose. Downward facing dog. Begin to tippy toe forward. Feet to your hands, hands to your feet. Come into ragdoll. Sway side to side. Bend your legs as much as you would like. Let your upper body hang heavy. Let it feel heavy. Feet anchored down. Bring your palms down to your mat or your blocks. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, long spine. Exhale, fold hands to the earth. Inhale, arms out and overhead. Exhale, mountain pose, shoulders over your hips, arms next to your body. Crown of the head towards the sky. Chin is neutral. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold to the left. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, swan dive, arms out wide. Lift up, flat back, forward fold. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Take a block underneath your right hand. Sweep your left arm up, revolved lunge. Find a bind, hand to your lower back or opposite hip crease, looking over your left shoulder. Sweep your left arm up, lower your left hand down. Adjust your block where needed, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down, chest and thighs to the earth. Shift your chest forward, lift up, cobra pose, lower down. Press your palms down, rise up, hands and knees. From there, come into plank, downward facing dog. Pressing palms into the earth, lift your heels to the sky. Walk it forward, feet to your hands, forward fold. Lift to a flat back, forward fold. Sweep your arms overhead. Left hand grasp your right wrist. Fold over to the left, maybe right foot steps behind you. Inhale, rise up. Right hand, left wrist, left foot behind you and fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Take your hands down. Left foot steps to the back of your mat. You decide block under your hand or not. Right hand to the sky. Take a bind, hand to your lower back or your left hip crease. Take another breath. Inhale, arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Top of a push-up, step back. Shift forward, lower down to your knees. Chest comes down to the mat. Shift forward, lift up, shoulders are soft. Exhale, lower down. Curl your toes under. Press up, hands and knees or plank. Downward facing dog. Lift your feet to the sky. Walk or hop forward, forward fold. Lift up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Arms overhead. Clasp your hands, right foot behind you. Fold to the side. Back up to center. Crescent opposite side. Inhale, reach up. Swan dive out wide. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. Sweep your left arm up. Take a breath. Lower your right knee down. Kickstand your right foot out. Left leg reaches to the back wall. Modified side plank. Left arm overhead, palm facing down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arm overhead. Reach your arm up. Take your hand down, pivot your right knee. Take a one leg push up. Left knee lowers down. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees to a hover, downward facing dog. Walk or hop forward. Lift up, flat back, forward fold. Circle, sweep arms out and up. Hands clasp, so fold to the side. Opposite hand clasp, and we fold, reach up, forward fold. We're moving quickly now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hopper step back. Left foot back. Right arm reaches up. Lower your left knee down. Pivot your left foot out. Right arm overhead. Right leg extends. Modified side plank. Right hand overhead. Reaching up. Take your hand overhead. Lifting up. Hand overhead. Flex through your toes. Reaching up. Hand overhead. Reaching up. Exhale, take your hand down. Pivot your knee. One leg push up, lower down. Rise up. Take your right knee down. Curl your toes, lift your knees. Downward facing dog. Building some heat here. Moving swiftly. Float forward, feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. We're going to fold over to the right crescent. Inhale, rise up. Right knee into your chest, warrior three, kickstand, your foot behind you, or your right leg lifts. Pulse your leg if you can. We pulse, dial your hips down, lengthen through your spine. Glute is activated. Inhale, right knee into your chest, standing figure four, cross your foot over your left thigh. Hands stack at your lower back, shoulders are soft. Press into your left foot. You have it. Balance, awareness. And know that you can cross at your shin if needed. Arms overhead, hands at heart center. Option to stay here or folding forward over your right leg. Take your hands to your blocks if you would like. Pressing your palms down, shifting forward. Kickstand your left toes. Maybe your foot lifts, foot towards your glute, or extend your leg behind you. When you're ready, take your left foot down, rise back up, right knee into your chest, mountain pose, reset. Inhale, arms overhead, fold to the right, back up to center, left knee into your chest, left leg kickstands back, warrior three, and we're pulsing, glute is turned on, pulse, 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 breathe in, breathe out, knee into your chest, standing figure four, left foot crosses over your thigh, you have it. Option to stay, you decide. Option to stay or take your arms overhead. From there, forward fold or stay where you were prior. Palms together. When you're ready, hands to your mat or your blocks. Shifting forward. Flying pigeon. Kickstand your right toes. Maybe right foot comes towards your glute or extends to the back wall. Left toes are wrapped behind your right tricep. Right foot lowers down, standing figure four. Inhale, knee into your chest, mountain pose. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back, lift up. Hop or step back. Plank pose. When you're ready, knees down. Take a little push up. Shift your chest forward. Come back into a high plank, downward facing dog. Step or hop forward. Inhale, lift, forward fold. Sweep your arms overhead. Crescent to the left, kickstand your foot. Rise back up. Crescent to the right, kickstand your foot. Inhale, rise, swan dive. Flat back, hands to your shins, forward fold. Right foot steps back. Left arm lifts. Bring your left knee into your chest and then bring your foot behind you. Wild thing. Sweep that left hand behind you towards the front of the room. Pivot back into center, one leg chaturanga. Upward facing dog or take cobra. Downward facing dog. Heels to the sky, walk or hop forward. Flat back lift, exhale fold, sweep your arm to the sky. Crescent to the left, maybe kickstand, maybe not. Rise back up to center. Crescent to the right, kickstand or not. Rising up, fold out wide. Inhale, lift, exhale to fold. Left foot steps back, left hand down, right arm up. Right knee's gonna draw into your chest. And extend it behind you. Lift your hips, reach your hips to the sky. Right arm to the front of the room. Reach, reach, reach. One more inhale. Sweep it back over. One leg chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Reset. Couple of breaths. When you're ready, plank pose. Hold your plank. You got it. Reconnect, recenter. You can hold, you can do it. Tap into your own inner power, your own strength. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky. Right foot steps outside your right hand. Take your hands inside your right thigh. Lower your left knee down. Come to the outer edge of your right foot. Shoulders down and back. Option to stay here. Or if you would like, left foot lifts towards the sky. Right arm sweeps up, take a back stroke. Right hand catching your foot. Right elbow facing the ceiling. You can look over your right shoulder or down at your block or your foot. On the exhale, release your hand from your foot. Lower your foot down, step back, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky. Left foot steps outside your left hand. When you're ready, lower your right knee down. Hands on your mat or your block, shoulders are soft. Staying here. Or right foot reaches towards the ceiling, Left arm reaches up, take that backstroke. Hand and foot connect. If they don't connect, just reaching one hand towards your foot. You can always use a strap or a towel. Exhale, release your hand down, release your foot. Downward facing dog. Take your knees to your mat. Extended child's pose, hands on blocks if possible for a big upper body chest stretch. Let your heart rate slow a moment. Reconnect. Parasympathetic, sympathetic nervous systems finding balance. Coming up into hands and knees. From there, half pigeon. Right knee coming towards your right hand. You adjust your right leg. Are you at a 45-degree angle with your hips, your leg? Are you at a 90-degree angle with your leg? If you're sitting on your glute and your hips are opening to the left, place a block or a blanket under your right buttock. Stay erect if you can. Crown of your head to the sky. Reach your arms overhead. Palms come to heart center. Option to stay here, or as you exhale, twist to the left. Stay there, or right tricep begins to press into the sole of your right foot, left elbow towards the sky. These are all options. Options to take or leave, you decide. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, arms overhead. One more inhale. Exhale, hands are down. Make your way into hands and knees one more time. Rock your hips out side to side. Feel free to take some barrel rolls if that feels right. Left knee makes its way towards your left hand. Adjust your front leg, hips facing forward. Left leg at 90-degree, 45, or 60-degree angle. Take that block under your left glute or that blanket where needed. Center point of your head, reaching up. Arms overhead if that feels okay in your body. Palms at heart center. Option to stay or twist to the right. Stay here or lower down. Left tricep pressing into your left foot. Right elbow towards the sky. You can do it. Stay present in mind and body and soul. Inhale, rising up. Exhale. Find your way back into hands and knees. Adjusting your blocks, adjusting your props. Palms on your mat. Begin to sit back into hero's pose. Feel free to take a block under your glutes or a blanket. Arms overhead. Hands come to stack at your lower back. Left ear towards your left shoulder. Find a stretch into your neck as well as into your thighs. Inhale, head up. Right ear, right shoulder. Lovely stretch in your neck. Head up to center. Reach your arms overhead. Palms at heart center. Couple of breaths. Find your way back to hands and knees. Right leg crosses behind your left. Round your spine, walk your arms forward. Cow face pose. Get into your hips. Using blocks where needed. Shifting back forward, right leg lifts, lower your right knee down. Left leg lifts and cross behind your right. Sit your hips back, round your spine, tense your hands, cow face pose opposite side. Make adjustments for your body, knowing what it is that you need. Rising back up, left leg lifts, left knee lowers. Come to have a seat onto your glutes. Extend your legs down, adjust your thighs, adjust your seat. Press your heels down, arms reach up. Forward fold, round your spine. Hands rest where they can. Your thighs, your shins, soles of your feet. Feel free to grab a block to deepen the stretch, block to the sole of your foot, or take a strap under your feet, one end in either hand. Rolling back up. Find your way into butterfly. Soles of your feet together. knees open. Take those blocks under your thighs or blankets. Give yourself the support that you need. Clasp your hands together under the front of your toes, shoulders down and back. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out. Coming back to that grounded state of calm. If you would like to butterfly your legs, find some movement of your thighs, know that you can do so. It's up to you. Release your hands from your feet. Walk your hands forward, hinging from your hips. Tense your hands or palms are flat, whichever you prefer. When you're ready, roll back up. Bring your palms to heart center. Full breath in, full breath out. Thank you for practicing today. Join us next Sunday here on YouTube. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this channel with a friend.